Your job isn't to make anything happen. Your job is to understand that you already did it all. You already did all the creation. You already made it happen. You already put all of your creations into motion. Law of attraction will do the rest. You are not law of attraction. You are not the one who gathers all the cooperative components. It's not your job to figure out how, when, and where. Your job is just to figure out what you want and why you want it. That's it. And once you can define why you want it, you're going to find the vibrational essence of why exactly you want that desire. You're going to find the vibrational essence of that desire. And when you find the vibrational essence, you feel it. You don't see it, you feel it. And as you feel it, that's the manifestation that you're looking for. The real manifestation, the only manifestation that you're looking for is the emotion. Everything that you want is 99% completed even before you see any vibrational evidence. So every book, every empire, every acting career, every movie, every TV show, everything that you see that the masters have created, everything was created vibrationally before there was any word written on the document, before there was anything even there for anyone to remotely call a reality. It was vibrationally completed. And so your journeys are quantifiable. You're on your way towards all of the fulfillment, the physical fulfillment of all of your manifestations. You're on this journey from going from not having enough money to having enough money, to not having enough vitality to having the vitality, to not feeling good in your body to feeling very good in your body, to not having the body that you want to having the body that you want. You're having this vibrational journey, and this journey is more vibrational than it is physical. It does seem physical because you think that, okay, if I want to have money in my bank account, then I have to go and do something. So you equate receiving with doing. Instead of receiving, it's earning. Instead of allowing, it's about efforting. And we want you to make that switch right now. It's all about allowing. It's about understanding that the creation is already there. And anytime that I think about my desire, when I dream about it, when I ponder it, when I ask myself why I want it, I'm not doing that to tell the universe that I want it even more clearly because I've put it into the vortex. You can't help but ask. The universe knows what I want. My request has been made, and not only has it been made, it has been answered. So in all this cosmic equation, what role am I playing? Well, where I stand right now, I'm going to find satisfaction. I'm going to find any way to have the highest vibration. And if I do want to think about the desire that I'm wanting, then my only intention or my only true work is to practice myself into a state of receiving, to practice vibrations that help me allow or help, or not help, but help me allow the things that are in my vibrational vortex, my vibrational reality to occur into my mind in the form of ideas, so that I'm getting the inspiration, so that there are ideas, so that I'm being led on this path of least resistance. Because everything that you want, it is spinning right now in this vibrational vortex, calling cooperative components to it, and it will come to you along the path of least resistance. And do you know what the path of least resistance is? It's always the path that feels the best, that's the most easiest. And some of you, the path of least resistance, it doesn't feel like the path of most virtuous, because it's not the path of helping everyone out. It's not the path of sacrificing. It's a path of selfishly putting myself into a state that feels better, making myself feel better, because that really is the work. And it's very interesting because while you're on your journey from not having money to having enough money, if you look at your reality right now, because everything that you want is 99% completed even before you see any physical evidence. So as you look at your reality right now, as you take score of your reality and you think about, like, how well am I actually doing on this desire? How much money have I accumulated? What's my report card? Progress, taking score. What's my scoreboard? And as you look in your bank account and nothing has changed, then you come to the conclusion that's very accurate and very logical that I'm doing something wrong because I'm not having the results that I want. And what we're saying is that you're looking at the wrong evidence. You're not taking in the vibrational evidence, because the real manifestation is how you feel. And we're not saying that the real manifestation, because the first sign of your manifestation is how you feel, whether you feel negative or positive, because there's no assertion, there's no source of evil. So it's all coming to you by virtue of whatever you're aligning to. It's all about the alignment of energy, because how you feel, since your 2 points of attraction, meaning here you are in your body and here you also are non-physically focused, you have these 2 points of attractions, and that's what equals your emotion. So how you feel versus how your inner being feels about the exact same subject. So you have these 2 points of relativity. That's what your emotions are about. Your emotions are never about how much you have or how much you don't have. It's never about manifestations. Your emotions are always about your non-physical self, what you're doing vibrationally. So that means that you're really vibrational more than you are physical. And so if you're really vibrational, then how you feel right now, it matters. How you feel right now means something. How you feel right now is a real manifestation. When we're talking about manifestation, we're talking about your awareness. We're talking about your ability to perceive something. So that means anything in this moment is a manifestation. Reality it isn't that real because you're the one who is translating it. You're translating vibrations and you're so good at it. But as you translate with your emotions, then what you're translating with your emotions, it is a reality. The emotions that you feel when you think about your desire and it feels good, that those positive emotions, they are a reality, and that reality will become physical. Yes, because the first sign of your manifestation is emotion, positive emotion, and then it'll be the knowing of your inner being, and then it'll be rendezvous, and then it'll be ideas, and then it'll be the actual manifestation. But today, what we want you to know is that the real manifestation that you're reaching for is the emotion, and we want you to find security in the emotion. We want you to realize that everything that you want is for the feeling. And you know how easy that is, because you understand, because we're not here to teach you about manifestations. We're here to teach you that the manifestations are inevitable. We're here to teach you to soothe yourself, to feel better, because the real manifestation, everything you all want is to feel good. So why not feel good now? And you can feel good because you're used to feeling good. And if I can't feel good unless there's a reality that feels good, and we're telling you it'll never be like that. You're vibrational. Everything is in flux. Everything is changing a lot faster, because the energy of this time is just faster. The momentum is faster. This is a time of awakening. People know about their guidance system. They care about how they feel. They know that their source energy. They're asking the bigger questions and summoning more answers and summoning more non-physical energy on their behalf. And so that means that your guidance system now is more important than ever, because there's so much more of like a crowd sort of focus on a subject. So if you're not using your guidance system to discriminate versus what feels good to me versus, because it's not about what's real, it's about what feels good to me. That's the only criteria that you can use to, and everything that you focus on will be taken to the bank. You can't take it to the bank. And so, the real manifestation is just emotion. When you think about your desire and you talk about why you want it, that's really what you want. You want to be right here enjoying the vibrational currency of your desire. So that means that you're not like, okay, like I felt the emotional manifestation, so that means the physical manifestation is coming. No. The real you already have the real manifestation. That's what's so interesting, is that here you are on your journey towards everything that you want, and you're doing so much better. The thing is, you're doing so much better than you think you are, because you're taking score of what is here right now. And so since what your desire isn't here yet, you come to the conclusion that it's not here. And so you practice your inability to see it, but you have to learn how to perceive as you're meant to perceive your vibrational reality. And the thing is, to perceive your vibrational reality right now, to perceive the millions and the empires, to perceive everything that you can't even begin to figure out how you'll have right now, to perceive all that, you have to perceive it first emotionally. And what we're saying is that the emotion, it is enough. The emotion is not only enough, it's enough to be satisfied with the emotion, because when you're satisfied with the emotion, you're enjoying the emotion. You're having a happy life. Every moment's happy, because anything that you want, you can have it right now. You can have your desires right now, because you can emotionally have it right now. And so as you're enjoying the emotion, as you're talking about why you want it, as you're milking and savoring the alignment with the frequency of your desire, the presence of your desire, as you're enjoying it, then the physical manifestation comes, and you're like, wow, I knew this was coming. But the physical manifestation, it doesn't have that much juice, because you're a creator. You are a creator. When the physical manifestation comes, when the journey is finally over on this desire, you're gonna be satisfied for like 10 seconds, and then here comes another desire. Because when that desire comes, also what comes with it is another platform to experience more contrast, to come to a new conclusion, to come to new experiences, to experience more contrast and figure out exactly what the moreness is, because there's only more. So remember, the only manifestation that really matters is your emotion, because that's the manifestation that you have control over. And as you have control over that manifestation of emotion, then everything comes into full view. All your manifestations come. And the thing is, the reason why your manifestations come is because now as you take score of your reality, and you're like, well, what do I have? And you're like, well, everything is going really well for me, because I felt the emotional manifestation of everything. I've experienced the real manifestation. I've already experienced my mind. I've already experienced my books. I've already experienced my singing career. I've already experienced everything. And I haven't experienced it physically, but I've experienced it emotionally. And that's enough for me. That's enough for me to right now, so that right now I'm not talking about the absence, because you keep talking about the absence, and as you talk about the absence, that's the only thing that really slows your desire down. Because we don't blame you. It's hard not to do that, because there is this reality. There is this what is reality, and as you look around, you can't help but notice that your bank account looks like this. Your books are in this state that this is what your life is right now. And so you vibrate that, you get more of it. You vibrate that, you get more of that. And the only way to break the spell is to understand that the only manifestation right now that you need to wrap your mind around is the emotion. And so what does that really mean? We mean to say that if you're not feeling good about money, your job right now is to figure out a way to either ignore or to feel better about money. So make a game out of it. Talk about why you want it. That's a really good way to talk about why you want it. I want it because of freedom. I want it because of ease. And as you click into that vortex feeling, as you click into that place, then you really are now experiencing the money. But you're not experiencing it physically, you're experiencing it emotionally. And the emotion is real, because imagine when you go to the doctor, you tell them, I don't feel good, my stomach doesn't feel good. And imagine if the doctor's like, no, you're lying, because I can't see in your stomach. So, but the thing is, your doctor is well educated. Your doctor understands that there's something about this, what the patient can feel is beyond my understanding, but that doesn't mean that they're wrong. It means that they're right, because at the very least, I'll check and I'll agree with them, or I won't agree with them. I'll undergo my scientific experimentation. And so that's exactly what we're talking about. You're feeling, how you feel right now is real. How you feel right now, it is very real, because you can adjust it like literally like a radio channel. So now the absence is gone. Now you're standing exactly where you are right now, very lighthearted, very like in tune with the universe. You're in tune with who you really are. You're in tune with the law of attraction. You're in tune and you're feeling good. You're feeling lighthearted, because there's no, you don't have any, like, you're not looking for an outcome. You're not waiting, because many of our friends, they're waiting for an outcome. They're waiting for their life to start. They're waiting for the money to finally come in. They're waiting for everything, because they're saying, okay, well, I feel the emotion, so where's the physical stuff? And what we're saying is you will wait forever, because the emotion, once you feel the positive emotion, that's a success. If you can feel excitement, anticipation, if you can know your desire, if you can feel good about your desire, your physical manifestation is going to come. But feeling good about your desire, that's the real prize that you're looking for. And you can feel good about your desire. You can feel relief about the money finally coming and breaking the cycle of poverty before it even comes. And that's what we're saying, because how you feel is the only manifestation that matters, because then the physical manifestation comes. But physical manifestation is boring, and then you'll get out of this sort of conditional love. You'll get into this unconditional love, because you'll understand that everything I want, I can really go there in my mind right now. I can achieve the vibrational essence. I can talk about why I want it, and as I talk about why I want it, I feel good. I feel my state, my mood right now change, and that's exactly what I want, because everything that you want is to feel better. But if you feel better before you have the physical stuff, then you have to get the physical stuff. But now what we're saying is that yes, the physical stuff will come, but you know what? The emotional, how you feel right now, how you felt as a result of talking about why you want it, shifting how you feel, that's the real manifestation that you're really looking for. So you get the 2-for-1 deal. You know what it is? You now feel the way that you would feel if the manifestation would come. So you're complete. You're good. You're now complete. And so now that means that you can talk about your desire and you can feel good about it. You can talk about it and you can be like, yeah, it was so good. It felt like this, it felt like that. And that's momentum, because as you talk about how your desire feels, and as you successfully continue to talk about the feeling of it, meaning it feels good, it feels nice, it feels all these emotional words, talking about why you want it, the momentum, it spins and spins. And where there's momentum, there is manifestation, and there will be that physical manifestation. So there's that sort of law understanding that what you want, it will come to you when you talk about why you want it. But this is the thing, you can't worry about the details, because you're trying to be the law of attraction. You're trying to be the one who figures out all the details, but you're just not that good, because your human mind can't think of all the paths. But there are 30, 40, 50, so many viable paths right now that will flow to you along the path of least resistance to everything that you want, and you will get to experience all of that. So allow yourself to allow and enjoy the path, because your inner being is doing all the work for you. Is your job just to be happy? Is your job right now to talk about why you want to enjoy, take the positive emotion and enjoy the path?